All right, I'll start with the passenger side here. You have one of these blue and silver ballasts per each side, and one of these black and orange ones per each side. The black and orange ones connect to these guys, which goes into the inner projector. Each ballast has a piece like this on it, which is just a ground. You just have to find a ground. I found one right on the top kind of metal part of the frame, I guess you could call it, for a screw that holds the header panel in is where I ground it to. So then you're going to have a harness on each side as well. So this one you can tell is for the passenger side because I added this piece of cord or wire to go over to the driver's, no, I'm doing the driver's side right now, my bad. So then I added this piece of cord here to go over to the passenger side battery. So this piece right here, hook onto the battery, as well as this guy. You can tell the ones that lead to the battery because they have an inline fuse. So then over on this side, we have our other ballast with a ground, our other black and orange ballast, also with a ground. Now, coming off of each relay harness, which remember there's two relay harnesses, so coming off of this one, that's connected to the blue ballasts, is one of these little black plugs. This is for the high beam solenoid, which this will only fit into one connector coming off of each headlight, so you can't really screw it up, but it's what dictates which relay harness goes to which set of ballasts. I'll try to leave it all connected, but you'll have to take it apart eventually to get it installed, obviously. So then, coming off the blue ballast here is these connectors. Pretty straightforward, you can't really screw that up. Then the same thing over here, off of this black and orange ballast, you have this tethered guy going into this, which this will make more sense when you can see it, but kind of slide this on, line up the teeth, and turn it until it clicks. Also coming off of that projector is the high beam solenoids for this guy. So this is a bigger plug. So only one of each on those. Same thing on this side. The tricky part is this guy. Since you are running quad projectors that are functioning as both high and low beams, there's really no relay harness out there that makes that plug and play because it's obviously very custom. So these three guys, oh, pause on that. This side, this little guy is just going to plug in to your factory headlight harness. It just pretends like it's a bulb essentially and plugs into the stock harness for the headlight bulb, and then it tells the relay harness what to do. On this side, we don't have that luxury. So you're going to take the stock relay harness and you are going to basically going to have to guess and check, because there's a very limited number of combinations it can even be. But you're basically going to plug this into the stock relay harness on the driver's side, or not relay harness, but headlight plug. And then just gently push them in at first, don't push them all the way in, make sure that it works. And then go from there if it does work. I'm pretty sure The orientation of these is going to look just like this one, except I believe the blue and the red switch on this case, which there is no red over here, it's a black and a blue. So that should get you started on the headlight portion. Then, coming off of each side here, these little plugs, kind of hard to see. These are for the halos. These plug into these two wires. Same thing on this side. Okay, so you have one of those, or I should say, one of these guys for each side, which plug into this guy. So one of these you won't use, the other two will plug into this. This is what will control your halos. So this is what the remote will be sending signal to via this little wire here. So then, to power them, pretty simple, it's a red and a black. So you just need to provide power to these two wires. That's all you need to do for your halos.